Well, hello everyone. My name is Kaisha King, and I am a teacher in the city of Richmond, and I'm also a part of Mayor Stoney's Teacher Advisory Council. And I am here with a special guest. So go ahead, take it away, special guest.
Hello, everyone. First of all, I want to thank you for having me on here. But my name is Jeff Bourne, and I have the honor and pleasure of serving in the Virginia General Assembly and represent the 71st District in the House of Delegates.
Nice. So we are here to do some teacher talks. And the very first question that I wanted to ask you, Delegate Bourne, is have you found any new hobbies or binge watched any great shows that you wanted to share with us during this social distancing?
I'm not sure that I've picked up any new hobbies or anything, but my family and I picked up a new addition. We got a puppy for my children. They have been asking for about 3 years to get a dog. And so since we're going to be home for the foreseeable future, we felt like this might be a good time just to, be at home and train the dog and be there because we all live busy lives. And so this is I guess a good a time as any. As far as TV shows, I'm sort of a creature of habit. I really like The West Wing, so I've started rewatching that a little bit. I've gotten into some other shows, Ozark, Person of Interest, but that's usually a topic of discussion for me and my brother and friends when we're on the phone. It's like, hey, give me a good show to watch. So I'm trying a bunch of different things.
Nice. So also, let's get into education. That's why we're here. Teachers are, this is Teacher Appreciation Week. So I was wondering, can you name like a teacher who's had a significant impact on your life?
So when you sent over the questions, and I read this one, two people immediately came to my mind. And the first one, it was my first teacher, but she was also a school teacher, and that's my mom. She taught school for over 20 years. And some of the fondest memories I have are being in kindergarten. At that time, I was in a half kindergarten. And so I would take the bus to her school and spend the rest of my day until she got off in her third and fourth grade math class. And I mean, you couldn't tell me I wasn't the cat's meow because I had my own math book. I remember it was light blue with a red airplane on it. And it was great to see her and be around the older kids. They were very kind, but my mom was my original teacher. She taught me so many things about not only reading and arithmetic and letters and numbers, but she also taught me about life, how to love, how to be compassionate, how to be a good person. But for a strictly school teacher, I'd have to say Rhonda Simmerman. She taught me in high school both a couple times throughout 9th through 12th, and what stood out to me was her ability to really get the best out of each and every student, but most especially me. Sometimes I needed a little extra motivation, but she taught literature and English and composition, and we really created and developed a special bond. She always had my back and encouraged me to be who I was. She is someone I will remember for the rest of my life and be indebted for because she was so supportive, because she was always pushing me to reach my full potential and be more than just a teacher, as many, if not all, of the teachers across Virginia do with their students each and every day.
Man, that is something that is so beautiful. So I know for me that's been big. Like, of course, your parents are your first teachers, and for your mom to be a teacher, I'm sure that was so impactful for you as well. So, of course, this next question is like a no-brainer. What does education mean to you?
I think education really is the foundation of what we do and how we do it. Education can really be that key to success in life, and success doesn't necessarily mean being the richest person in the world. I mean, success can be making sure that you have the knowledge, skills, and ability to find something to do, to provide for your family, to make the world a better place. Education means being able to function and learning new and different things, being exposed to such a diverse set of experiences to just make each and every one of us a better person. Obviously, you're going to learn arithmetic and multiplication and division and chemistry and biology, but really it's about that social interaction, that maturation process that every person goes through while they're in school. And so really the education that we want our kids to get is one that sparks a lifelong interest in learning, not necessarily being in school your whole life, but learning. One of the things that I'd like to be able to do is change the oil in my car. And so I need to learn how to do that. That might not necessarily mean me going back to school, but it's going to require me to learn some new skills, some new abilities. And so I think that's what education means to me. It just means making sure that you continue to learn and always push yourself to be creative and inquisitive about life.
You were just talking about just like the social part of it. And I know being a teacher, I'm like, social distance is cool, and like continued education through just online teaching may sound great, but there's components missing, like that social part, that connection through human touch, through human experiences. And even like thinking if we go back to school and we have to wear masks, like they always talk about that communication is not just like verbal, a lot of nonverbals occur. So I can't imagine like wearing a mask and trying to express myself just wearing a mask and trying to still teach at the same time.
That's absolutely, I think, the most difficult thing that we probably experience as parents is our kids really needing some social interaction with children other than themselves. They get along great and everything, and so it's good to ride bikes by friends' houses, which is what we've done, just to say hi from the street. But you're right. I mean, the social interaction, the social integration of so many different personalities is a critical component to a world-class education.
Yep. And so before we go, is there a message that you would like to send to RPS teachers?
Absolutely. And it's a very simple message. It's just one of eternal gratitude and thanks. Your job, teachers' jobs are difficult enough in person with anywhere from 20 to 30 bodies in a room. But what you do leaves an indelible mark on the world. Each teacher puts their thumbprint and their fingerprint on the world to each and every one of their students. And we are so grateful as a community to have so many great RPS teachers who really, obviously, as we all are in the country, dealing with some exceptionally complex and difficult circumstances right now. But the communications I get, the social media that I see, which I'm not surprised at all, is that RPS teachers are stepping up and RPS rocks. And so I just want to say thank you to each and every one of you all for continuing to be a small beacon of light in what can be and what hopefully will not be too dark of a time period for our students.
Well, thank you so much, Delegate Bourne, for this time that you were able to spend on our teacher talks. We look forward to what you will be doing with the General Assembly when it comes to education. And thank you so much for just your message for teachers. Have a great day.
Thank you so much for having me. You have a great day too.
Okay.